I request Professor Dr. Onkar Singh, Vice Chancellor, VMSB UTU, to enlighten us with his words of wisdom.
Good morning to all of you. On behalf of the VMSB Uttarakhand Technical University, I heartily congratulate you in this induction program. The presence of the registrar of the university, management of the institution, administrative officials of the college, teachers of the college, dear students, press and media, it's a matter of pride for me to be with you this morning. In fact, this is the first opportunity in which I am interacting with the students of Uttarakhand Technical University, which is engaged in disseminating the technical education to the students of this country through around 90 plus institutions. So I have an extended family to lead. It's really an onerous responsibility. After taking over the responsibility as a Vice Chancellor of this Uttarakhand Technical University in the month of July this year, I have tried to understand the issues and challenges faced by this university through its institutions, and also the challenges faced by the technical education in general. You, being the future of this society, have reposed confidence in the technical education. You have chosen certain program. It could be BTech, it could be MBA, it could be MCA, it could be in various disciplines, but it's your resolve because of which you have taken admission. And at the back of it, there is a patronage of a public university. You understand very well that public universities serve the society with a selfless motive, with the sole purpose of rolling out the competent professionals who can sustain the civilization and also take it forward. The students who have taken admission in this institution, I have seen this institution not only just now, I have read about it earlier also, and also visited its website. It's a A+ grade accredited institution, so that itself speaks of certain standardization, certain benchmarking of its processes. It doesn't matter which institution you are in, the beauty with the affiliating structure is all the students who are in 90 plus institutions of this Uttarakhand Technical University will be exposed to the same syllabi, same standard of examination, and the benchmarking is done across the students who are there enrolled in this university. And that's really a matter of pride. That should be a matter of pride. If you secure rank number 1 or you secure the university gold medal, that doesn't mean that you have only you have been ranked first in your institution. Rather, you have been ranked first across the students enrolled in this technical university. So the perception about the technical education being offered by the affiliating universities has certain added beauties, and the beauty is uniformity of the curriculum, uniformity of the academic regulations, uniformity of the examination, and the benchmarking is with respect to a larger number. You are starting your professional career from today. As per the university's academic calendar, we have mentioned 19th of September to be the starting date for this session. You will be happy to note that this university has been a front runner, and we have already remodeled our all programs with respect to the National Education Policy 2020. The framework has been modified. the syllabus has been modified. But it does not mean that the students who are already studying in this university are anyway going to remain deprived. We are creating opportunities for the existing students as well, and the special opportunities are available to those who are taking admission in session 22-23. As the head of the university, it's my prime duty to apprise you about the basic changes which have been done. We have now brought in a cooperation amongst the different disciplines. The word cooperation means a mechanical engineer will not be a mechanical engineer in Ireland. He will be having equal opportunity to hone up the skills pertaining to computer science discipline. Similarly, a civil engineering graduate also has the opportunity to hone up the skills pertaining to any specialized area of his or her interest. Maybe you are interested in some data science, you are interested in cyber security, you are interested in artificial intelligence. So those boundaries have been removed. We are giving you a seamless education framework where a mechanical engineering student also has equal opportunity to excel in the field of various disciplines which are right now fetching a lot of jobs. But at the same time, do not forget that the requirement of all the engineering disciplines will remain as such. The numbers may be sometimes going up, sometimes going down. The basic engineering disciplines have their own role. They are the facilitators, they are the enablers, because of which the modern day technology is going forward. In any eventuality, do not develop a notion that those who are in mechanical engineering do not have a future. It all depends upon how competent you are, what are the specialties you generate in yourself, what are your USPs. You have to find out, you have to look at yourself, just visualize what is your passion and accordingly take up the subjects. That opportunity is there. The new framework permits you to choose the subjects of your choice except the compulsory papers which are there. So we have given opportunity where any advanced learner or a fast learner can take up at least 2 additional subjects and complete the credit requirements, which are more than the stipulated ones in 4 years, and that will permit them to have certain additional skills. So it's all a game of skilling. Today, we keep on reading that the employability is very poor. The employability could be poor because we do not have the required competencies. So the required competencies can be generated if we have a enabling framework. So the university's job is, we are not going to reach out to your classrooms. We are only there to create a framework. The responsibility of reaching out to you in the institution, in classroom and laboratories, falls back on the teachers and the institutional administration. It is their responsibility. They have to be honest, committed, and serious about the classroom teaching learning processes. I am very passionate about the classroom teaching. I really wish that the classroom teaching is so wonderful that nobody wants to Google and find out the e-content for any particular subject. And the content which is available digitally should only be a supplementing content. It should not be a substituting content. The teachers who are there in this institution, I call all of them to please prepare their subjects very well before entering into the classroom. I assure you, the attendance in the classroom will automatically switch over to 100%. Except those who are having certain medical limitations or say health issues, everybody will be willing to come to the classroom. You might have observed in your schooling also, there are certain teachers who don't want to miss out their classes. So that happens because the quality of the classroom, the quality of interactions which you have, they are so wonderful that you don't want to miss out them. Because you know it pretty well that the remote learning has its own limitations. Because of the COVID, there has been a reasonable acceptance of the online education. But the online mode of education will always have its own limitations in terms of the handholding. You cannot have a proper handholding of the students unless until there is a face-to-face contact between the teacher and the students. So as a university, we have created you an enabling platform. You can be an advanced learner. I wish all of you become advanced learner, complete your credit requirements, take up the subjects which are interdisciplinary, If your institution is not offering those subjects, the university will be taking this challenge, and we are mentally prepared to offer the subjects for which the teaching is not carried out by the institutions, but the students will wish to take up those subjects. Though it's the responsibility of the institution, but in the interest of the students, university will take up this as a challenge. Maybe we are offering that in an online mode, but we'll definitely facilitate and help you out in taking up the subjects even which are not part of your compulsory framework in respective semester. Next issue is the attendance of the students in the classroom. The university is very much particular about the attendance in the classrooms. This message should be passed on to even the existing students as well, that we are very serious about it and we mean it, that the 75% attendance should be minimum. That is average 75%. So please ensure that you attend all the classes, because by attending your classes, you will be in turn generating a pressure on your teachers as well, your college administration as well, because the teachers cannot play with you in that case. They cannot be casual in that case. They will have to come prepared for the class. And that is the purpose for which you are here. You are not here to spend just 4 years in this state of Uttarakhand. You are here with a purpose that you want to become a successful professional. And you understand that the professional word itself has got a lot of connotations. Professional is not interested in what has been the route. You are only interested in reaching out to the end goal. And that should be the objective. If you keep on bothering about that this is a very difficult route and it's very difficult to achieve the goal, you cannot be a professional. So as a professional, please be focused about your goal. Always remain alert. Keep on looking around you. What are the opportunities? What are the challenges? Which are the new areas which are opening up? And you all have so creative minds, such a huge number of creative minds are sitting over here. You can always do wonders. You can come out with a lot of innovations. You can have a lot of inventions and innovative activities on your campus. And if you wish, the university is always there to support you, and the hand-holding exercise will be carried out to the fullest extent. Then comes, you have to be bold enough in taking the decisions, because you have taken a resolve to be a professional, you have taken admission in this institution, you cannot get rid of its name. This will be there with you throughout your life. You cannot think that you will be getting rid of the Tula Institute or the Uttarakhand Technical University at any moment. If you complete the program, this degree, this certificate, these names will always be attached with you. So be bold that you have taken this decision, it's your decision, you are here by choice, you are not here by compulsion. Maybe there have been certain compelling circumstances because of which you have landed up here, but now you have to accept it and be bold in your decision-making process, and this boldness should be reflected in all the initiatives which you take. Next comes the important aspect is character. So, the management, the chairman of this institution has mentioned about some Chandigarh incidents. So I again call upon all the students of this institution to be proud of possessing a strong character, a value-based character, high moral values, high ethical standards. The institutions will be doing their job, and I wish the institution keeps you engaged all through for most of the time and keeps on posing various challenges in front of you so that you remain engaged. Because if your minds are empty, you will be always looking for certain activities which may not be even good for you, which may be detrimental for you, and you land up in trouble. And what it eventually does, it brings shame to you, it brings shame to your family, it brings shame to your institution, and it brings shame to the university also, the state and country as such. So, in the present situation where the information is flowing freely, nothing remains secret. Everything comes in public domain. So please refrain from doing anything which your elders have been calling as bad practices. Do not try to analyze them, that why this is bad. There may be a lot of justifications. There could be a group of smokers. Somebody who doesn't smoke, the smoker's friend, they will say that just take a puff of it. You will initially you may resist, then you will say, okay, let us take. If I don't take, they will simply boycott me. Then next day they will say that what has happened to you? You are still comfortable. Nothing has. There is no change in your personality. It has not created any health hazard. So you take second puff. So you take 2 puff. Then you become a chain smoker. At the end of the day, who has been the loser? It's you. You have lost your health. You have lost your morality. You have crossed that threshold line. Do not cross certain threshold lines which your parents have taught to you right from your schooling process. Even teachers have taught to you. All elders from the society keep on telling those things which are bad. They should be considered as bad. Let it be sacrosanct. Let us not analyze them. Let's not discuss upon all those things which are called as bad practices. So please possess a strong character. It's a very good place. Uttarakhand itself is a very peaceful state. So gender biases are not there. The boys and girls can comfortably lead a decent life. Please enjoy your stay in this institution with a strong character, strong moral value, and strong ethical standards. So I, as a part of university, will also feel pride. Maybe say the changes which we have done, they may be reflected after 4 years. For 2-year program, the changes may be reflected even after 2 years. For 3-year program, 3 years, and 4-year program, 4 years. But I feel that whatever we have done for the best of the students in the present circumstances. For those who are studying here, we have already permitted the institutions to come out with the online certification programs to make up the deficiencies, the gap areas, so that they can also embed certain competencies which are required for their better employment. Because the kind of environment in which you are living, the knowledge seeking has taken a backseat, which is very unfortunate. Everybody is only interested in getting a job. That should not be the objective of this education, especially the higher education. We are not into a certificate granting business. We are into a business, or business, don't take business from a negative connotation. Business means we are into this process. So we are into the process where we want to create knowledge so that the society is a sustainable society. So the availability of information will be there in abundance. The teachers should especially make note of it. Please do not pass on the information alone. Try to pass on the knowledge. Because the information is available to all the students very easily in the present era of technology. You just Google it, you will get something will be there. Whether it is useful or it's not useful, it could be even rubbish, but you will get some results. So that's the beauty of the technology, that is only passing on information, it doesn't pass on knowledge. So please be seeker of knowledge, add some value to it, add some knowledge base, and that will be satisfying you, satisfying this institution, and satisfying all of us. Bring pride to yourself, bring pride to your parents, your family, your society, the state in which you are, and the country in which you are. See, we have another challenge where students have developed a perception that there are certain good institutions and there are certain bad institutions in terms of their ranking, A grade, B grade, C grade, D grade. This institution is fortunate to have A+ grade, but that doesn't mean that the other institutions which are affiliated to this Uttarakhand Technical University are anyway going to be inferior to this. Because the framework is common. They are good because they have certain better framework in terms of their institutional processes. But when it comes to the academic framework, it is common. So please enjoy the better framework of the institution in which you are in, and I hope it gets translated into some good professionals. And every year this institution should feel pride in sharing the details of the students who have added some value to the knowledge base. Getting placements of crores of rupees, 40 lakh, 50 lakh, that could be just based on certain special expertise which you can ingrain. But adding to the knowledge base is something which is going to be perennial. So let us believe in perenniality of this higher education system. It has to be perennial. See, the university has taken an initiative of putting all the institutions on job of handling certain sustainable development goals. I request all the students who are sitting over here, please Google out what are these sustainable development goals. These are the sustainable development goals identified by United Nations with the sole purpose of rolling out a sustainable society, have sustainability around us. So the institution has to identify certain goals, or maybe a goal that has to be a theme area for this institution. They should work on those goals, because 2030 is the time, that is the timeline when the whole of the world has to meet out the requirements of sustainable development goals. So as a part of this university, I wish you all will be coming forward and contributing your best for realization of the sustainability in this society. Then you have taken admission here with after a lot of perseverance, after a lot of efforts. Please continue your diligence even after you start your academic processes from today or tomorrow. These 4 years should be such a time when you really keep on adding some value to your personality, whether it is academic, whether it is extracurricular, or it pertains to your passion, which could be even other than these two domains. So please realize yourself, what are the requirements of your family, because you owe a lot to this society. Society has a lot of expectations from you, so you should not behave irresponsibly. Try to pay back to the society through your contributions. So analyze yourself, analyze your family requirements, analyze the society in which you are living in, and find out the area through which you can contribute, because you have ample potential, you have enormous potential, you have boundless potential. Feel pride in yourself. Do not have a perception that you could not take admission in A grade institution and you are in a C grade institution or D grade institution or B grade institution. Institutions will not matter. Had they been mattering, all those whom we call as successful professionals, they all would have been from A grade institutions only. That is not the story. The story says something else. If you are passionate about your commitment, if you are passionate about your goal, if you are seriously working hard, it's not only dreaming, you are dreaming and then translating your dreams into reality by toiling hard. Rest assured, you will be creating a place for yourself. You will be bringing laurels to yourself. So with these words, I'll be extending my best wishes to all of you and call upon you to remain alert, be bold in the decision-making process, possess a strong character, and have higher level of diligence, so that I can also boast of that these are the students of Uttarakhand Technical University. And also, I call upon the institution to make the classroom teaching learning processes meaningful. The laboratory exercises should be made meaningful. The attendance regulation should be practiced. These students should be brought into the classrooms if they are not coming, not by force, but by their interest. I assure you, the university will not be falling back at any point of time in creating the best of the benchmarks in technical education, not only for this country, but across the globe. So we are here with a purpose. I am not here to just spend time and address you for the sake of induction program. I am taking this opportunity to create so many ambassadors for my vision and my dream. My dream is that Uttarakhand Technical University should roll out the best of the technical professionals, irrespective of the kind of stuff which we are getting. Do not look back. Looking back is not good. Always look forward. Dream of something great and try to accomplish your dreams. Be committed for your own goals. These are your goals. You are setting them. And be passionate about the society. Be courteous towards all those who have contributed in your development. And I hope your 4 years, 3 years or 2 years, depending upon the program, your stay will be a comfortable one and you will be relish these moments throughout your life. Wishing you all the best. Have a happy journey henceforth. Again, best wishes for choosing Uttarakhand Technical University.